Welcome, everyone, to Noche and a Beyond. A Latin theme is the backdrop to tonight's festivities. And our broadcast team tonight, Greg Anthony here to my left and Steve Smith to my right. And the Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, along the sideline. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron James is tied for the third most MVP awards all time. He's also tied for the most second-place finishes. Frank Vogel said it's a mistake to go season after season without voting the best player in the league as MVP. LeBron says, I should have more than 4, but I don't cry about it. I bet a lot of the greats feel the same. Kevin?
They probably do, and we certainly know how LeBron feels. David, thank you. And a look here at the passing numbers over the last several months for Russell Westbrook.
One aspect of his game that's suffered the past few months has been his passing. He hasn't shown that same creativity with the basketball that we'd seen from him earlier in the season, and his assists are way down because of it.
And now the Lakers starting group. LeBron James is out there with Johnson. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then there's Bradley, and it's Howard in at the center position. And for the Suns, Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. Devin Booker out there with Bridges, and it's Johnson in at the 3 slot. And as the regular season winds toward the playoffs break for those teams in the upper half of the standings, how much are they looking at the seeding and their possible opponents?
Well, I don't think most would admit it, but it's human nature to think ahead, trying to map out that route and looking at how it breaks down in the bracket.
Now here's Johnson. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Shot clock at 6. Here's Howard, and it goes down 2 points.
And that's Howard's game. These interior looks that he puts in so easily.
Booker looking around. Ayton a screen on Westbrook. The drive by Booker, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
One shot.
Free throw good, Booker. And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him, and I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
Now here's James. Last game, 26 points. Kicks it out to Johnson. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
The awareness of LeBron knows where everyone is on the floor at all times.
Booker the pass to Johnson. Outside Crowder. On the wing, Bridges. Ayton inside. Is guarded by Howard. Fades away. That one good for 2.
Just great awareness there from Ayton. Understands the game plan and reads the game so well.
Westbrook passes to Bradley. Howard with it. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. James. Johnson with the block. And he gets it back. And there's Johnson. That's good. On the assist by James. Johnson's got 5 now.
Nice confidence builder. This has been Johnson's Achilles heel, consistency from range.
Ayton the pass to Bridges. And it's sent back by Howard. Back to LeBron. That one falls.
They have really found a rhythm here early. 4 for 5 to start this game.
And Booker kicks to Crowder. There's the dish to Ayton. The pass to Bridges. And stolen by James. And now here's Johnson, a fast break chance. Bradley against Bridges. Kicks it out to Bradley. Clock at 6. Rejected by Booker. Bridges dishes to Johnson. Three-pointer, Crowder. A three-pointer is right on target.
This is what Crowder loves to do. He's out there saying, set me up, please.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Lakers on top, leading by just 1. We've got more in store for you right after this. And now, a chance to hear LeBron James expound on the difference between offense and defense.
More delicate than defense. Defense, you can make mistakes but cover for one another by just communicating and flying around at times and clean up for your mistakes. Offensively, if you're not all 5 guys at the same time and not moving and cutting, and one pass or one bad screen here or one pass there can mess up the rhythm of an offense.
You know, Greg, I could listen to him talk basketball all day.
And he makes a valid point. You can't just hustle your way to great offense. It takes time and chemistry.
Welcome back to Noche Latina, celebrating the Latin culture and their love for the game of basketball. It just keeps growing. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified the right matchups, and the execution is there.
JaVale McGee is out there with Bismack Biyombo. And it's Torrey Craig. Then there's Landry Shamet, and it's Holiday in at the point. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Now here is Holiday. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And last year, Carmelo Anthony climbed into the top 10 all-time in scoring.
Well, I mean, he's a surefire Hall of Famer. And he may never get that NBA title, but you factor in college and international play, and there's no doubt he'll be in Springfield.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. But Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. And the results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Driving inside. And that one's good. Shamet.
Doesn't get exactly the screen he wants, but turns out he doesn't need it.
Here's Los Angeles now. After this one, they take on the Clippers at the Staples Center. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Anthony, the pass to Reeves. Pass to Horton Tucker. Anthony with the screen on Craig. Horton Tucker's shot is off. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Pass to Craig. 29 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Banked in off the glass. McGee's got the lead up to 2 now for the Suns.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Here's Reeves. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Anthony. Biyombo with the block. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Suns lead by 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Welcome, folks. For the Phoenix Suns tonight, they're looking at what should be a good battle in a game that's still up for grabs.
The bench scoring has been a big key for them. They came in with energy, and they were able to give the starters a real break because of the way they performed. That's the kind of production every team hopes to have from their second unit.
And getting back to the game at hand, a nod to two guys who have really brought it for their respective teams.
It's like a supernova colliding. I mean, fans love these star matchups. Always the potential for a huge play. They draw so much attention, it frees up the rest of the team. Oh, and the momentum can change in a heartbeat with these guys on the floor.
That's going to do it for us here at the half. Shaq, any last thoughts?
Well, early I'm thinking about a nap. Man, that's the only thing you ever think about, man. Come on, big fella.
Well, always smart to keep a good work-sleep balance, I've always said. Shaq, work, sleep, a little of both. Work, sleep.
I'm selling since 1989. What'd you say?
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. One guy who's been getting it done is Stanley Johnson.
I guess you could say his performance transcends the stat sheet.
Well, there are guys who worry about their numbers. He is not one of those guys, believe me.
Taking a look at the Lakers. Johnson is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Howard. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Bradley in at the two-guard spot. Ayton a screen on Westbrook. Here's Booker. Here's Ayton. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Ayton's got the first field goal of the second half for Phoenix. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Howard kicks to LeBron. Howard with a screen on Johnson. Yep, it goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from LeBron. And you look at all the numbers, Smitty, but leadership is hard to measure and still so vital to winning. Give me some examples in your experience of great leadership.
You know, I'll say one example, Kevin. A lot of people think it's on the court, but off the court, leadership really plays a big role on those off days, on those bus rides, just getting a chance to talk to the younger players. I think that's one example where leadership plays a huge role.
Now here's LeBron after the miss from Jay Crowder. And that one's good by LeBron.
A threat from every spot on the floor. LeBron still probably the toughest cover in the league.
Booker finds Crowder. Back to Booker. Outside Crowder. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Crowder's got his second basket of the night.
And this has been Crowder's role for a while now. Often shoots more three-pointers than two-pointers.
That one goes. Count it.
3 straight to begin this half. Couldn't have drawn it up any better.
Booker the pass to Crowder. Back to Booker. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 6. Johnson, the pass to Westbrook. Over Booker. Westbrook can't get it to go.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
Johnson, that's for 2. And he gets it back. In the corner, it's Bridges. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Some changes for Phoenix. Landry Shamet checked in for Johnson. And it's Elfrid Payton in for Booker. The Lakers also making some changes. Anthony comes in for Dwight Howard. And Monks subbed in for Bradley. Bridges against James. Yep, that one goes. James has got 6 points in the quarter.
The defense hanging all over LeBron James. He takes the opportunity and he scores.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Suns ahead, leading by a point. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. Landry Shamet is out there with Payton, and it's McGee in at the 5 down low. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Now here's Ariza, and there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul. The Suns making a switch here. Johnson's checked in, and the Lakers also making a switch. Howard's checked in for Malik Monk. And the Lakers with possession here. It's a one-point game. Reeves the pass to Anthony. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Anthony's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Payton surveying the floor. And it's sent back by Howard.
And Howard takes his shot blocking very seriously. Skying up and sending him back with his impressive vertical.
Here's Reeves. Pass to Horton Tucker. It's Ariza on the wing. From outside, off the mark.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Shamet the pass to Bridges. Now here's Payton. Defense is right there. 6 on the shot clock. It's good. Payton's got it all tied up now for the Suns.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
Well within striking range. Now is when you have to lock in at both ends.
And it's in there.
And the defense can only do so much when Anthony is locked in. There's nothing you can do to stop that guy.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers.
Some changes for Phoenix. DeAndre Ayton comes in for JaVale McGee. And it's Devin Booker in for Elfrid Payton. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Monty Williams talking with his team. He told them they have to keep fighting. He said, hey, look, we're right here, but we can't make mistakes. We got to be aggressive and smart. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. So here's Westbrook after the Suns pick up 2. Over Booker. No good off the front iron.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
Ayton a screen on Westbrook. Oh, Ayton in position. It's stolen by Bradley. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Howard with a screen on Bridges. There's the lob to the hoop.
Howard still has more than enough lift here to finish off plays like that.
So it's Phoenix now, trailing by 2. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Count! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns dancer.
Jay Crowder's checked in for Landry Shamet.
Coming onto the court for your Suns, Jay Crowder.
We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And there's the ferociousness. Gotta enjoy Westbrook taking flight and slamming it down there with authority.
Your Suns dancer.
29 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Booker. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
The quick, clean shot there from Booker. Strong mechanics give him great accuracy.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer. Are you
Westbrook scanning the floor. Just 5 to shoot. Right between the eyes.
And this is big. I mean, when Westbrook is connecting from deep, it just opens everything else up for his offense.
And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, you have accomplished so much in this league. How have you sustained it for this long?
You know, it's only a select few. It's not many who make it to this point, and I would never take the game for granted. That's why I try to give everything I can till I can't give no more. And I've been around some great players, great coaches, great organizations, and for me to have this opportunity right here means a lot, and I'm very humble.
Well, we appreciate all the work you've put in, man. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Steve Smith, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. And now our New Balance player of the game, LeBron James.